Can somebody press record? I guess I'll talk about this one guy. Yeah, him. Girl, he gave me that.
Hey you guys, I started this how I was gonna do different topic, but we have to get this out here. We gotta get this little boy found. So make sure you listen, tune in, and there will be a second part to this video, probably even a third. Let me know what you think. Alright, you guys, we have a 3-year-old that's missing named Braylen, and apparently he jumped from a window. His mom said that she was in the front room apparently, and I'm assuming that means the kid was in the room, and somehow he must have jumped out the window, and now he's missing, nowhere to be found. We have search teams everywhere looking for him, and no one has seen this child. It's the second day now, and he has to be found. So we are at Hunter's Ridge Apartments. This is the area in South Toledo right now. As you can see, there are still several police officers on scene. This apartment right here, this L apartment, is where the missing 3-year-old little boy went missing from. So I'm going to kind of walk in the area. Let me know if you guys cannot hear me. I'm going to try to show you guys as much as possible from where the missing 3-year-old went. Supposedly, per police, is the mother called, I believe, earlier today. Toledo Police and the fire department have been on scene since about 12:30 this afternoon, searching for a 3-year-old little boy. Still very active scene here. If you guys can tell, this is where the little boy went missing from, this L building. If you can tell, right in that window right there is where the mother says that the 3-year-old supposedly came out of the window, it fell out. And so there is a pond or some type of water area behind this building where Toledo Police and the fire department have been searching for hours right now. They tell me that they've been knocking on doors of all of these apartments here in the area, trying to talk to people, trying to see if the little boy is in any of these apartments. They have not been able to locate him just yet. They did talk about rumors that the little boy had been found. Those rumors are not true still at this moment. As you guys can tell, Toledo Police Department and fire are still on scene. Detectives, they have some of the fire department has left. At this point, they tried to put a boat in the water, which is behind this building. However, they say the terrain is really, really bad out there. So as you guys can still see, a very active scene. They said that they have knocked on pretty much all the doors in this area. There are several apartment buildings, as you guys can see. Let's see. So a few of you guys are asking, if a few of you guys just tuned in right now, the apartment L here in South Toledo. And if you guys can tell where I'm pointing at right there, that window right there is where the mother says the little boy fell out. And, supposedly there is a pond behind, or some type of water area behind this building where Toledo Police and the fire department have been searching. They've brought out search dogs. They brought out a boat. They said it was very difficult, though, to try to put the boat in the water because of the terrain. I believe I have not been back there, but I believe it's somewhat of a drop down into the water area. But still, several police out here. Again, it's a 3-year-old little boy. He is nonverbal, and he has police have been here since about 12:30. They're asking you to please verify information before you spread any type of rumors that he has been found. He is still missing at this point.
Now, basically, here's the problem, and here's where it gets confusing. Apparently, he jumped out of the third floor window and survived and ran off, I'm guessing. And here's where it comes conflicting, because the neighbors are saying they don't recall seeing that. And she waited 30 minutes just to call the cops. Afterwards, I'm guessing she's saying she was asleep, but we'll hear from her later. Anyways, this is what the neighbors is saying. I live in the same building as him and heard nothing, seen nothing. It's so crazy to me how he can get up and walk away after falling out a third-story window. I was out on my patio at the time the mother was seen leaving the building with police, not in handcuffs. She wasn't crying, had no facial expression, and didn't seem worried at all. That sound like a mother that's worried? They say they are searching cars in the lot now. My daughter lives there. They checked her whole apartment, and I mean everything, including closets, under the sink, and in her refrigerator and freezer. They are being very thorough. Why didn't they do this for Malia's case? I'm just saying, but okay, she says, I think someone in the complex has him, especially if he fell out of the window. Somebody probably saw it, ran out and grabbed him. The mom says she was in the front room, so he didn't leave by the front door. They should search every single apartment top to bottom. Then you have this woman. She says, I left for work around 8:39. I was running late and I heard a baby crying loud enough for me to look around. Then my boyfriend's kids took the dog out at like 10:30, and they said he was screaming like he was getting a whooping. Then they heard a big boom. When they went in the house, the detective asked them if they seen the baby, but they said they heard him but never seen him. My front door right by the window, so they would have seen him if he fell. Another neighbor also writes, the man and the lady that stays downstairs from them said the baby was crying the whole morning, and then all of a sudden it got quiet. So I don't know, it sounds like something fishy, you guys. Just not sounding right, it's not adding up. It's 2 and 2 not working together, you feel me? It's not making 4. Another neighbor said earlier that day, before he went missing, he was in the house crying. A lady that sits on her porch every day had came out and was being nosy, and the mom was yelling at her, telling her, my baby crying. Why are you being so nosy? But the lady said the baby's been crying the whole entire morning. So we know this baby is autistic. Could the mother be tired because she did something to her baby? I don't want to think the worst, but right now it's not looking good for her, and I have other messages that you all can see for yourself. This is the mother's profile. She has deactivated her account, I guess because everybody's calling her out on her BS. Now, this is something I found a little interesting on her page. She was basically talking about her temper. If the baby's been crying all morning and she has a bad temper because she had possibly did something to that child to shut him up, she was so frustrated that the neighbors were starting to complain about it. Something to think about. In this post, she says, I'm proud of myself. Being in control of your emotions and how you react is a whole different vibe. Like, nobody can touch you. Somebody say, I'm proud of you. I'm still working on it. Says, thanks, honey. And if I can do it, I know you can, because you're worse than me. But you're not a weak person at all. You got this. And not too long ago, she just took him to the zoo. I don't know, he looks happy to me. Every post that she's posted is basically talking about her son, how she loves him, how she can't live without him, and this and that. And I just don't see her doing this to her child. But hey, this happens a lot. These mothers get fed up, they're single. And in one of her posts, she said we. So I'm just thinking now, like, is she with somebody else? I don't know. But next video is coming up, and we're going to get to all that real soon. Now, the message is Braylen's biggest issue was sitting still and actually completing something in class. Safe to say we did colors, numbers, tracing, and something simulating exercising. He has an attitude now, but we got it done. Also, the stepmother on the dad's side, the dad is here and he's speaking up as well. Okay, I didn't mean literally here, but he's locked up right now. But he heard the news and he's really broken up about it. And this is his baby's mother talking, basically. She says, God, I ask you to bring this brother home safe and let the truth come out. And wrap your arms around their father as he sit in jail, praying for his son to be found. It's sad when you can't do nothing to even go look for your child. And she also said, listening to my BD breakdown over the jail phone just crushed me. God, please. BD means baby daddy, of course. Now, I don't know how long the dad's been locked up, but these are his last posts on his page. And of course, people don't have no chill. They're already on the baby mother's page talking crap. They said, so someone spoke up for her and said, can y'all quit saying parents? Because he was in his mom's care, not his dad's. So shut the fuck up, funky doghead asses. The story don't make sense. Yeah, we know that the fuck. We just wanted him safe. And this is a picture of him and his brother. Let's try to get this child home. Next is the mother, what she has to say. Tune in.